So I've been neglecting this little channel for the last week or so. I've recorded a video last night. I didn't think I was really hitting on anything that anyone in their right mind would like to hear. So basically I scrapped that one. I've been very unproductive. Well, not unproductive, but I guess maybe I hit a bit of a screaming wall. I was focused too hard on productivity, and I think I just needed to really unwind, and I probably took that a little bit too far. Anyway, so I'm ramping back up now. The interesting thing to note is I've made my first sale on KDP, and I'd been dipping into some destructive habits. Not destructive, but I was just lustful thoughts were consuming me. I'm a single guy, and I live. I'm out at camp all the time, surrounded by guys, and you don't even get a sniff of a. Well, you do get there's women around on camp, but not in any favourable sort of ratios for the men. So it's pretty easy for hormones to overtake you, and so basically I've just been Tindering for the last week, and productivity's gone out the window. And now listen, I don't think Tinder is in any way, shape or form a good, reliable place to find a beautiful, high class woman, one that you'd take home to your mother. I think it's basically like a wish list for men and women. Like every time you speak to a female on Tinder, it's like a job interview. That you can tell they're just ticking off boxes, and if you only get 5 out of 6 boxes, you ain't got no hope. Anyway, that's not really where I was going. But anyway, the interesting thing is I sold my first KDP book. And of all the books that I've released, which is well over 20 at this point, the one that sold first was Bible Quotes Journal. And before I'd even known that, I thought, this just seems like a warning from God, not a warning, but a sign from God that, if you get back onto the straight and narrow and get, replace your focus to where you were heading, it was like the big fella was saying, I'm going to look after you. And it was only that, that afternoon, I thought, let's just go and see what book actually sold. And lo and behold, it was the Bible Quotes book. So, maybe I shouldn't put too much stock into things like that. I think that may have actually been one of the books that I advertised. So it's highly likely that that may have had a little bit of a bearing on why it sold. But I like to think, there's a big fella upstairs who's looking after me, and fingers crossed that that's the first of many sales to come. And let's just put it out there. This is my promise to you that I will be making 2 to 3 videos per week, every week from now until Christmas. So today's a beautiful day to be alive. It's Saturday the 18th of October 2025.